Question number 1 for today says, which dictionary meaning best fits the way leaves is used in the selection? So there are some words
I
that can
can't see
mean,
the percent.
it's presenting, but let me try again.
Just our screen of all of us.
Okay. Which dictionary meaning best fits the way leaves is used in the selection? So there are some words that have more than one meaning. You can use them more than one. So, for instance, leaves has 4 different definitions. Number 1, leaves could mean goes away from. Number 2, leaves could mean delivers something such as a package. Number 3, leaves could mean the green part of a plant that makes its food. Or 4, leaves could mean left something out. Who can tell me where in my story, where in my passage does it say the word leaves? What's the sentence that talks about leaves in our passage today? Alexa, where does it say leaves passage today?
The giraffe's tongue is prehensile or capable of grasping things. It uses its tongue much like an elephant uses its trunk. It can wrap its tongue around a branch and pull the leaves right off.
Okay, so let's look at that. It can wrap its tongue around a branch and pull the leaves right off of it. Okay, it can wrap its tongue around a branch. So if this is a branch of a tree, the giraffe wraps its tongue around and pulls off the leaves. So what definition of leaves do they use? Are they using definition 1, definition 2, definition 3, or definition 4? Nakai, what do you think? Which definition for leaves are they
Definition
using?
4. Oh, no, 3.
3, the green part of a plant that makes its food. Perfect. Because if it's wrapping it around a branch, it's a branch of what? Branches grow on what, Nakai?
Grass.
Grass has branches?
No. Trees.
Trees. And on the ends of those branches, what do we find growing on trees, Nakai?
Leaves.
Leaves. And leaves are usually green, right? Unless it's like around this time of year, they start to turn like orange or brown when they fall off. On some trees, not every tree. But in this case, the giraffe is eating the green part of a plant, and that means that it's definition 3. We should have picked answer choice C. Question 2. Which sentence suggests that people should not go up to a giraffe in the wild? So suggest means that it's kind of like they're giving you advice. So they're telling you this is something that you probably should or shouldn't do. We have A, of all the animals on land, none looks stranger than the giraffe. B, adult males reach 19 feet tall. C, it can wrap its tongue around a branch. Or D, it can kick the lion with its powerful legs and 12-inch wide hooves. Which one of those sentences kind of gives people a hint that they shouldn't just go up to a giraffe if they saw one out in real life? Which one of those sentences gives us a suggestion that maybe we wouldn't want to just walk up to a giraffe in real life? What do you think, Alexa?
D?
D. Why do you think that is a suggestion that you shouldn't just walk up to a giraffe?
Because it will maybe think it like you will do something to it and it can maybe kick you with its powerful legs.
Very good. The giraffe doesn't know what you're going to do, right? And giraffes don't speak English, or at least any giraffe that I've ever seen doesn't speak English. So even if you walk up and you're going, "Hi, my name's Alexa. I'm very nice. I just want to see you." The giraffe doesn't know what you're doing, and if it sees you walking up to it, it might think that you're going to do something to it. And it could kick at you. Like you said, this has very powerful legs. Giraffes have very long legs, they're very powerful. And it says that its hooves are 12 inches wide. That's a big hoof. And if it kicks at you with the hoof, if it hits you in the chest or in the stomach or in the head, and even in the arm or the leg, it would really, really hurt. So it would definitely not be a good idea to go up to a giraffe because it doesn't know what you want. It might kick at you. Okay. Sentence 3. What can you infer from the selection? And again, we said infer means that you're going to take a guess, but it's not just any kind of guess. It's a guess that you have proof for. So like we said, if mom walked into the house and you had chocolate all over your mouth, she said, "Who's been eating my chocolate cookies?" You have a mouthful of chocolate. She's got a pretty good guess about who's been eating those cookies. Or if mom or dad walks in and there's paint spilled on the floor, on the walls, and they go, "Who was playing with paint?" And your hands are all blue and green and purple. Well, they might have a very good idea about who was the one playing with the paint. But in this case, this selection, what can we infer? What can we guess after reading this passage? A giraffe could not survive without its long neck. B, a giraffe's long neck gets in the way during a battle. C, a giraffe's neck is only useful to reach tall trees. Or D, the giraffe is a predator of the lion. Which one of those can we guess? Can we figure out after reading the passage? A, B, C, or D? Jaylene, what do you think?
I think it is C.
C, the giraffe's neck is only useful to reach tall trees. All right. So, where does it say about the neck being useful to reach the tall trees? Which paragraph should I look at?
Um,
1, 2, 3, or 4? Which paragraph should I
oh,
look at, Jaylene?
the first one?
The first one, okay. Of all the animals on land, none looks stranger than the giraffe with its long neck and long legs. It is easily the tallest mammal on Earth, with adult males reaching 19 feet tall. Most people know that the giraffe's long neck helps it to reach the leaves it loves to eat from tall trees. Okay, so it tells us here, giraffes use their neck to reach those leaves. However, its neck helps it survive in another way. With the giraffe's height, it can easily see predators before they get close enough to attack. So they tell us there's two things the giraffe's neck helps it with. So it does help to get those leaves because they're way high up in the tree. Oh, sorry, not there. So it helps it to get the leaves because they're super high up in those tall trees. But it also says that because its neck is so long, because its head is so up high, that when it looks around, it can see a predator even if it's super far away, so that it knows that it's coming before it gets attacked. So it's not just useful for one thing. Answer choice C, it says that it's only. But that's not true. It's useful for more than one thing. So I don't want to pick answer choice C, which only leaves me with either A, B, or D? Who thinks they know which one of those is correct? Answer choice A, answer choice B, or answer choice D? Nakai, you have an idea?
No, I was gonna ask something else.
Oh, what were you going to ask, sir?
You forgot to do the proof for number 2.
Number 2, the sentence is right here, but go ahead and tell me, where do I see this sentence in my story, Nakai? Is it in paragraph 1, 2, 3, or 4?
It says it says say, however its neck helps it. If a lion comes too close, an adult giraffe can kill a lion with a kick of its powerful legs.
Okay, so if a lion comes too close, an adult giraffe can kill a lion with a kick, powerful legs. All right, very good. So we should have proof for all of our answer choices. Thank you for reminding me, Nakai. But who can help me out with question 3 now? We said it can't be answer choice C, which means it's either A, B, or D. Which one seems like the best guess after reading this story? Christopher, what do you think? What's the best guess after reading this story? Is it A, B, or D?
I was gonna say A, but I was reading the story to see proof how it's A.
Okay, so you think A, a giraffe could not survive without its long neck. Well, we saw some things the neck helps it with, right? What's one thing the neck helps it with, Christopher?
Seeing far away and see that if predators are coming.
Okay, to see far away to see if it's dangerous, right? If predators are coming. We said there was a second way the neck helps it. What's another way the neck helps it?
To eat its favorite food.
To eat its food. Okay, so Christopher, tell me. If the giraffe can't eat, is it going to survive?
No.
No. If the giraffe doesn't see the predators coming, will it survive?
No.
No. So, does the neck help it to survive?
Yes.
Is it important that the neck is long?
Yes.
Yeah. So answer choice A is a good choice because the neck helps it to survive 2 different ways. Number 1, it gets the food, and you need food to survive. And number 2, the neck keeps it safe because it can see when the predators are starting to come over, so they don't get close. So you're right. That's very good. And I'm glad that you were looking for proof. That's a very good thing to do. Not just guessing and picking an answer choice, but making sure we can find that proof. So very good job. Question 4. Write a short summary, 2 or 3 sentences, of the passage. So we need to tell people what was this passage about in about 2 or 3 sentences. What was the passage about today? What did it talk about, or what did it tell us? Alexa?
About facts about giraffes.
Okay, so the passage was about giraffes. We can put
What is most people and then whatever is next for, like, what is that for? Is it for number 3?
What do you mean?
Like
Well, we're
what
not
is
finished checking
the
it yet,
proof
Chase.
for 3?
The proof for 3, we already have it underlined. It helps it to reach the leaves, and it helps it to see predators before they get
Yeah,
close
that's
enough.
what I mean, I meant, like, what is that one for?
The one that we're doing right now, that's for question 4. So the passage was about giraffes, right? What did they tell us about giraffes? Because our passage didn't just say giraffe, 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 giraffe. What did they tell us about giraffes in this passage? Christopher, what did they tell us about giraffes?
That it has a very long neck.
Okay. Giraffes have very long necks. Most of the passage was talking about its neck. Why did they talk about the neck so much? Noah?
Because
Why did they spend so much time talking about the giraffe's neck?
Because that's how it survives.
Okay, the neck helps it to survive. In just one way or more than one way?
More.
More. So we can also put the neck helps it survive in more than one way. Okay, there's our summary. The passage was about giraffes. Giraffes have very long necks. The neck helps it to survive in more than one way. I'm going to leave this up. That way, if you have any answers or any proof that you need to fix or to find or to change, see mine.